Hello coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome to X-Coin Secrets, your ultimate destination for rare coins, valuable pennies, and hidden treasures from your change today. We're counting down the top 6 valuable Lincoln penny 1-cent coins that every collector dreams of having. From modern rare mint marks to classic vintage finds, stay tuned as we explore historical significance of each coin. Mint marks and rare varieties. Current market value in dollars today, and tips on how to spot these hidden treasures in your own collection. So grab your magnifying glass and get ready. Let's uncover the most valuable Lincoln pennies you should be watching for. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest videos on rare and valuable coins. If you want, I can also make a full video-ready script for the top 6 Lincoln pennies, including each coin's year, mint mark, condition, history, and current market value, so you can directly use it for a YouTube video. Top 1. The 2009 Lincoln 1-cent coin, no mint mark, extra fine condition, historical design, and today's market value in dollars. So before we start, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss updates about valuable coins, basic details. 2009 Lincoln penny. Let's first understand the basic information of this coin name. Lincoln 1-cent penny year, 2009. Mint mark. No mint mark, Philadelphia Mint. Metal composition. 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Copper-plated zinc. Weight, 2.5 grams. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Edge, plain. This coin was released in 2009 to celebrate the 200th birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln. Historical background. Why 2009 is special? Friends, 2009 was not an ordinary year for Lincoln pennies. In this year, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs, each showing a different stage of Abraham Lincoln's life, birth, and early childhood, in Kentucky formative years, in Indiana professional life, in Illinois presidency, in Washington, D.C. These designs made the 2009 Lincoln cents highly collectible, even though they are modern coins. Obverse design, front side. On the front obverse side of the coin, we see a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the word liberty on the left, the motto, "In God We Trust," on top, the year 2009 on the right. Since this coin has no mint mark, it means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint reverse design, backside. The reverse design depends on which version you have, but all 4 2009 designs are deeply detailed, historically meaningful, loved by collectors. In extra fine condition, the details on the building, log cabin, or Lincoln's life scenes are still sharp and clear condition, extra fine. Now, let's talk about condition, which is very important for value. And extra fine 2009 Lincoln penny means light, wear only on high points. Most design details are visible, no heavy scratches, no major damage, original color still present. Coins in extra fine condition are much more valuable than heavily circulated pennies. Rarity and collector demand. Many people think modern pennies are worthless, but that's not always true. The 2009 Lincoln pennies are special because they were saved less than expected in high condition. Collectors want complete 4-coin sets. Demand is strong for clean, extra fine, or better coins. Errors and varieties increase value even more. If your coin has errors like off-center strike, die cracks, double die, or weak strike, the value can go much higher. Today's market value, estimated. Now the most important part, today's market value, 2009 Lincoln penny, no mint mark, extra fine condition. Normal coin value 10 cents to 50 cents. High quality extra fine / near uncirculated $1 to $3. With minor errors or strong, I appeal $5 to $20 plus. Major error coins $50 to $200 or more, depending on error type. Remember, coin value always depends on condition, demand, and errors. Should you check your coins? Yes, friends, you should definitely check your change. Many people still have 2009 pennies lying in drawers, piggy banks, or old collections. Look carefully for clean surfaces, sharp details, no mint mark, any unusual errors. You might already have a valuable coin without knowing it. The 2009 Lincoln penny is not just a 1-cent coin, it is a piece of American history. In extra fine condition, this coin has historical importance, collector demand, growing market value. So never ignore modern coins. Today's change can be tomorrow's treasure. Top 2, the 2003 Lincoln 1-cent coin, with no mint mark, in extra fine condition, its history and background, and most importantly, it's today's market value in US dollars. So don't skip the video and make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Basic information. 2003 Lincoln penny. Let's start with the basic details of this coin. Coin name: Lincoln 1-cent penny. Year: 2003. Mint mark: no mint mark, Philadelphia Mint. Metal composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Copper-plated zinc. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Edge: plain. The 2003 Lincoln penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was issued from 1959 to 2008. Historical background: the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. By 2003, the design had become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The year 2003 represents the modern era of U.S. coinage. Mass circulation coins used daily by millions. A time when very few people saved pennies in high condition. This is why extra fine examples are more desirable today. Obverse design, front side. On the obverse front side of the 2003 Lincoln penny, you will see a clear portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The word liberty on the left. The motto, "In God We Trust," at the top. The year, 2003, on the right. Since there is no mint mark, this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint reverse design. Backside, the reverse side features the famous Lincoln Memorial. You will notice the Lincoln Memorial building. Tiny image of Lincoln seated inside, visible in better conditions. The words, United States of America. The denomination, 1 cent. The motto, E pluribus unum. In extra fine condition. The steps and columns of the memorial are still clearly visible. Condition, extra fine. Condition plays a very important role in coin value. A 2003 Lincoln penny in extra fine condition means only light wear on high points. Strong design details remain. Minimal scratches, no heavy corrosion or damage. Attractive original color. Most 2003 pennies found today are heavily circulated, so EF coins stand out rarity and collector interest. Even though the 2003 penny was minted in large numbers, collector interest still exists because clean EF coins are harder to find now. Collectors build date and mint mark sets. Error coins from 2003 are actively searched. Demand is growing for high-grade modern cents. Look closely for possible errors like double die, front or back, off-center strike, die cracks, or chips broad strike weak or missing details. Error versions can dramatically increase value. Today's market value estimated. Now let's talk about the market value of the 2003 Lincoln penny. 2003 Lincoln penny. No mint mark. Extra fine condition, circulated value 5 cents to 25 cents. Extra fine to about uncirculated 50 cents to $2. High eye appeal or minor errors $5 to $15. Major error coins $50 to $300 plus, depending on rarity, and error type. Values change with condition, demand, and market trends. Should you keep this coin? Absolutely yes. If you find a 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, in extra fine or better condition, it is worth keeping or getting checked by a professional. Many valuable coins are discovered after years of circulation, so always inspect your coins carefully. The 2003 Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary 1-cent coin, but in extra fine condition, it becomes a collectible piece, a part of American history, a coin with real market value. Never underestimate the power of small coins. Top 3. The 2002 Lincoln 1-cent coin. That is not just any penny, it has a D mint mark from the Denver Mint. The front is extra fine, showing sharp details. The back is dusty, showing light circulation, and it is rarely found in this condition today. We will also discuss its history, background, and today's market value in dollars. So stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more rare coin videos. Basic details. 2002 Lincoln penny D mint mark. First, let's look at the basic specifications of this coin name. Lincoln 1-cent penny. Year, 2002 mint mark. D Denver Mint. Metal composition, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Copper-plated zinc. Weight, 2.5 grams. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Edge, plain. The 2002 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Historical background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 2002, this coin had become one of the most collected modern coins, with several mint marks and varieties that collectors look for. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Denver Mint, D. San Francisco Mint, S. Mostly proofs. Collectors today look for high-quality coins, especially ones in extra fine or better condition. Obverse design, front side. The obverse front of the 2002 Lincoln penny shows portrait of Abraham Lincoln. In God We Trust on top, Liberty on the left. Year, 2002 on the right. D mint mark below the year, showing it was minted in Denver. In extra fine condition, the front has sharp details, with light where only on the highest points, making it more collectible than regular circulated coins. Reverse design, backside. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, United States of America on top, 1 cent at the bottom, E pluribus unum below the motto. In our example, the back is dusty, meaning it has some circulation wear, minor dirt, or surface toning. Even with a slightly dusty back, coins with an extra fine front still attract collector attention, especially for Denver minted pennies condition. Extra fine front, dusty back. Let's break down the condition. Front, extra fine. Strong detail in Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat. Minor surface wear, clean, attractive appearance. Back, dusty condition, slight surface dirt or toning. Design details slightly muted. Still collectible for modern coins. This combination is rare, because most 2002 D pennies are either fully circulated or fully uncirculated. Rarity and collector interest. Collectors look for coins like this because high-quality front with D mint mark is harder to find. Back, wear, or dust doesn't significantly reduce interest if the front is sharp. Coins like this often fill date mint sets for collectors. Error coins or unusual varieties can dramatically increase value. If your coin has any small die errors, double die features, or unusual coloring, its value can be even higher. Today's market value estimated. Now let's talk numbers. 2002 Lincoln penny D mint mark. Extra fine front / dusty back. Normal circulated value. Heavy $sign 0.05 to 0.10. Extra fine / EF front. Dusty back. Heavy $sign 0.50 to 2. Better eye appeal or minor errors. Heavy $sign 3 to 7. Major errors / rare varieties. Heavy $sign 20 to 100 plus. Remember, condition, rarity, and collector demand determine the final market value. Tips for collectors. If you have a 2002 penny, inspect the front for sharp details. Look for any unusual die errors or weak strikes. Clean lightly if dirty, never polish. Store in a coin holder or album to preserve condition. Even dusty coins can become valuable over time, especially in modern coin sets. The 2002 Lincoln Penny D Mint mark may seem ordinary, but in extra fine front condition, it is a collectible piece, a part of modern U.S. coin history, a coin with growing market value. Remember, even modern pennies can be hidden treasures. Top for the 1987 Lincoln pennies with a D Mint mark in extra fine condition can be rare and valuable year. 1987 Mint mark, D Denver Mint condition, extra fine front, dusty back significance. Rarely found in this condition today, we will discuss its history, background, and today's market value in dollars. So stay tuned till the end. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more coin videos basic details. 1987 Lincoln Penny D Mint mark. Let's start with the basic specifications. Coin name: Lincoln 1 cent penny. Year: 1987 Mint mark, D Denver Mint. Metal composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc, classic copper penny. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Edge: plain. The 1987 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, 1959 to 2008. This series shows the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Historical background: the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, commemorating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1987, the Lincoln penny had become a common circulation coin, but collectors pay attention to mint marks, condition, and unusual varieties. The D Mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, which is important for collectors tracking date mint combinations. Obverse design. Front side. The front obverse of the 1987 Lincoln penny shows a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. "In God We Trust" at the top, Liberty on the left, year 1987 on the right. D Mint mark below the year. In extra fine condition, the details of Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat remain sharp, and the coin looks much more attractive than ordinary circulated coins. Reverse design. Backside. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, United States of America at the top, 1 cent at the bottom, E pluribus unum under the motto. In this coin, the back is dusty, meaning it shows slight dirt, surface toning, or light circulation wear. Even with a dusty back, coins with an extra fine front still draw collector interest, because most 1987 pennies are heavily circulated condition. Extra fine front, dusty back. Breaking it down: front, extra fine, sharp and clear details in Lincoln's portrait, minimal surface wear, clean and attractive appearance. Back, dusty slight toning or dirt, minor wear on the Lincoln Memorial details. Still very collectible for date mint collectors. Coins with this combination are less common than fully circulated coins, making them interesting for collectors' rarity and collector interest. Collectors value this coin because extra fine front with D Mint mark is harder to find. Back condition does not completely reduce value. Coins like this help complete date mint collections. Error coins or varieties from 1987 are still sought after. Some 1987 pennies have double die errors, die cracks, or off-center strikes, which can make them worth much more. Today's market value estimated. Now let's look at numbers. 1987 Lincoln Penny D Mint mark. Extra fine front / dusty back. Normal circulated value. Heavy $sign 0.05 to 0.10. Extra fine front, dusty back. Heavy $sign 0.50 to 2. Better eye appeal or minor errors. Heavy $sign 3 to 10. Major error coins. Heavy $sign 20 to 100 plus. Always remember, value depends on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Tips for collectors. If you have a 1987 D penny, check for sharp front details. Inspect for any errors or unusual features. Store in coin holders to preserve condition. Even dusty coins can increase in value over time. Many collectors have found rare 1987 pennies in old coin rolls, so check carefully. The 1987 Lincoln Penny D mint mark may look ordinary, but in extra fine front condition, it is a collectible piece part of modern U.S. coin history, a coin with real market value. Even coins from the 1980s can become hidden treasures for collectors. Top 5. The 1992 Lincoln pennies with a D mint mark in extra fine front condition can actually be rare and sought after by collectors. Year: 1992 mint mark. D Denver mint condition. Extra fine front. Dusty back significance. Rarely found in this quality today. We'll cover the history, background, condition details, and current market value in US dollars, so stay tuned till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin videos. Basic details. 1992 Lincoln Penny D mint mark. Let's start with the coin specifications. Coin name: Lincoln 1-cent penny. Year: 1992 mint mark. D Denver mint. Metal composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Classic copper penny. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Edge: plain. The 1992 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Historical background: the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1992, this coin had become a modern circulation coin, but collectors pay attention to mint marks condition, unusual varieties, or errors. The D mint mark shows that this penny was minted in Denver, which is important for collectors trying to complete date mint sets. Obverse design, front side. The obverse front of the 1992 Lincoln penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The motto, "In God We Trust," at the top. The word Liberty on the left. The year 1992 on the right. The D mint mark just below the year. In extra fine condition, the details of Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat are sharp and clear, making it much more collectible than a typical circulated coin. Reverse design, backside. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, United States of America, at the top, 1 cent at the bottom, E pluribus unum beneath the motto. In this coin, the back is dusty, meaning it shows slight toning, light dirt, or minor wear. Some muted detail in the memorial. Even with a dusty back, coins with a sharp, extra fine front still attract collector interest, especially for date mint collectors. Condition: extra fine front, dusty back. Breaking it down: front, extra fine, sharp, clear details in Lincoln's portrait. Minor surface, where attractive original luster. Back dusty, slight toning or dirt. Minimal wear on Lincoln Memorial details. Still very collectible for a 1992 D penny. This combination of EF front plus dusty back is less common, making it valuable to collectors' rarity and collector interest. Collectors value this coin because the D mint mark with an extra fine front is harder to find. Back condition does not fully reduce its appeal. It helps complete date mint collections. Error coins or varieties can increase value significantly. Some 1992 D pennies may have double die errors, die cracks, or off-center strikes, which are highly sought after. Today's market value estimated. Let's talk numbers. 1992 Lincoln penny, D mint mark, extra fine front / dusty back. Normal circulated value: heavy $sign 0.05, 0.10. Extra fine front, dusty back, heavy $sign 0.52. Better eye appeal / minor errors: heavy $sign 3.10. Major errors / rare varieties: heavy $sign 20, 100 plus. Remember, the condition, rarity, and collector demand determine the actual market value. Tips for collectors. If you have a 1992 D penny, check the front for sharp details. Look for any minor errors or unusual markings. Store in a coin holder or album to preserve condition. Even dusty coins can increase in value over time. Many collectors have discovered rare pennies in old rolls, so check carefully. The 1992 Lincoln penny D mint mark may appear ordinary, but in extra fine front condition, it is a collectible piece, part of modern U.S. coin history, a coin with real market value. Even coins from the early 1990s can become hidden treasures for collectors. Top 6. The 1983 Lincoln penny with no mint mark year. 1983 mint mark. None, Philadelphia mint condition. Extra fine front. Dusty back significance. Rarely found in this quality today. We'll cover history, condition details, and current market value, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss rare coin updates, basic details. 1983 Lincoln penny. Let's start with the basic specifications. Coin name: Lincoln 1-cent penny. Year: 1983 mint mark. None, Philadelphia mint. Metal composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Edge: plain. The 1983 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent Series, 1959 to 2008, and is part of the modern copper penny era before the switch to primarily zinc in the 1980s. Historical background: the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1983, the penny had been in circulation for decades and was widely used, but collectors pay attention to mint marks condition. Unusual varieties or errors: a no mint mark coin means it was minted in Philadelphia, which is important for collectors. Completing date: mint sets obverse design front side. The obverse front of the 1983 Lincoln penny shows portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The motto: "In God We Trust," at the top. Liberty on the left. The year: 1983 on the right. No mint mark, indicating Philadelphia. In extra fine condition, Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat details remain sharp and crisp, making it more collectible than circulated pennies. Reverse design. Backside. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, United States of America, at the top, 1 cent at the bottom. E pluribus unum under the motto. For this coin, the back is dusty, meaning slight toning or light dirt. Minimal circulation where design details slightly muted even with a dusty back. A coin with an extra fine front is attractive to collectors' condition. Extra fine front, dusty back. Let's break it down. Front: extra fine. Sharp and clear details on Lincoln's portrait. Minor wear on the high points. Clean and appealing surface. Back: dusty. Light toning or surface dirt. Some wear on the memorial. Still collectible for modern pennies. This combination is less common, as most 1983 pennies are fully circulated rarity, and collector interest. Collectors value this coin because no mint mark and extra fine front is harder to find. Dusty back does not fully reduce collector interest. Helps complete date mint sets. Error coins or varieties from 1983 can further increase value. Common 1983 pennies may include double die cracks, or off-center strikes, which can fetch higher prices. Today's market value estimated. Now let's look at numbers. 1983 Lincoln penny, no mint mark, extra fine front / dusty back. Normal circulated value: heavy $sign 0.05, 0.10. Extra fine front, dusty back, heavy $sign 0.52. Better eye appeal / minor errors: heavy $sign 3.10. Major errors / rare varieties: heavy $sign 20. 100 plus. Remember, value depends on condition, rarity, and collector demand tips for collectors. If you have a 1983 no-mint mark penny, inspect the front for sharp details. Check for minor errors or unusual markings. Store in coin holders to maintain condition. Even dusty coins may increase in value over time. Many collectors have found rare 1983 pennies in old rolls, so it's worth checking your change carefully. The 1983 Lincoln penny with no mint mark may look ordinary, but in extra fine front condition, it is a collectible piece, part of modern U.S. coin history, a coin with real market value. Even coins from the 1980s can become hidden treasures for collectors.